Hi guys, welcome back to Bruin Banter. I'm excited to report that we're coming off another win at Arkansas, which is great because it was our last meet in the regular season, and this weekend is, Jordyn, postseason, which is even more exciting. But let me introduce our guest, even though she needs no introduction. She is the Olympic champion and, more importantly, one of my roommates. Welcome to the show, Jo.
Thanks, Sam.
So you recently came out and said that you were officially retired. What does that mean to you?
Well, I've been done with gymnastics for about a year now, but it took me a while to kind of make a decision whether I was going to keep going and train for the Olympics or kind of take a step back and just continue on to new things in my life. So I decided to announce that I'm officially retired, and it's a little bit bittersweet for me just because I still have such a passion for the sport of gymnastics, but at the same time it sucks I won't be able to compete anymore, but I love being done. It's great. I get to experience a lot of new things now.
Okay, so tell us what's one thing you're going to miss the most about gymnastics?
Definitely I'm going to miss competing, just being able to go out there and perform and just have fun. I can remember all the competitions where there were so many fans in the stands. I just love that feeling, and I'm definitely going to miss that, but I think being a part of the UCLA team kind of keeps me in the sport, and I'm able to be in the gym still, so I love it.
Okay, so this is maybe a little bit trickier of a question, but what are you not going to miss about doing gymnastics anymore?
That's a tough one, but I think not being in the gym 7 hours a day, I'm definitely not going to miss that one. Even though I loved gymnastics, I loved training, just having a little bit more free time is great too.
Well, even though she's not doing gymnastics anymore, she's obviously still an inspiration to so many girls out there, and especially our UCLA gymnastics team. She's in the gym, she works so hard, she's such a great example for all of us every single day. But you seem to reside around the bar area more than any other event. Is that because bars is your favorite event?
Well, actually, it's funny because bars is my least favorite event in gymnastics. But
I didn't know that.
For some reason, I love being on the bars event at practice.
Okay.
Probably because Randy, our bar coach, he's so funny. He's always doing some sort of accent or joking around, and I love being around him. And you know, especially when you come to bars, Sam, it makes my day.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You are a very crucial member to the pit crew, especially when we travel on bars, which means pulling the mats and getting the boards set the right way, making sure the bars are sprayed, everything that has to deal with bar settings, Jo is basically in charge of. And so it's really, really important that, I think it's more important to you than it is to any of us, that her job is done correctly. Just talk a little bit about that.
Well, I think it's part of my personality. I take my job very seriously when it comes to being a manager for UCLA, but I have to make sure everything is set correctly so that no one has to stress about it, no one has to worry about it. So it really helps when everyone communicates with me. If they don't tell me they need their mat moved, then I sometimes don't know. And
you get angry.
Yeah, so it's really helpful. Sam always makes sure to tell me, Jo, can you get my mat this time?
I don't want to make Jo angry.
Even though I know, she always tells me, which is really helpful. So
yeah, and we joke around about it, but honestly, it's great to have someone that's so on top of it like that to do our mats, because it takes so much stress off of us. So thanks, Jo.
You're welcome.
Since you're on the bars event more than any other event, is there any funny stories or anything that you and Randy do together on the bars event?
Well, me and Randy kind of have this funny tradition. Every day we have to do a pull-up, which seems not that hard, but Randy always steps up his game by putting an extra flair onto his pull-ups, so we kind of have this competition who can do the coolest pull-up.
Okay.
So he always does some crazy things with his legs, things like that.
Is that how you keep your arms in such great shape?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let me see that. Let me see that muscle.
That's the
Flex.
secret.
Oh, wow.
Right there.
One pull-up a day keeps the doctor away. That's good to know. Well, now that you're not training 7 hours a day, what do you do for workout?
Well, now that I don't have gymnastics to keep me in shape, I have to find other ways. So I like to do a lot of running. Well, my mom and my sister are both marathon runners, so that's kind of runs in the family.
Yeah.
And then I like doing other things like cycling or this new workout class called Orange Theory. So I like to try different things.
Cool. Well, I'm going to be hitting her up when I'm done with gymnastics in a few months, and we could be workout buddies together.
Let's do it.
Okay. As part of UCLA Gymnastics, we really pride ourselves on getting creative with our hairstyles. Did you ever have any ritualistic hairstyles when you were competing?
I usually tended to go for the slick back ponytail with, maybe 4 hair ties, some clips, just very serious, very elite style.
Okay.
So that's all I usually went for.
Wow, how gymnasty of you.
I know.
I know. In the elite world, it's very important and crucial that your ponytail is cut at a certain point, and there are no wispies, lots of gel,
Yes.
lots of hairspray, nothing fancy. Why don't you guys check out how UCLA does hair? So Angie's doing my hair like she does every meet for the past 2 years, I guess. She does her own hair, my hair, a lot of other people's hair. She's the pro braider on the team. Got a lot of Twitter compliments on my hairdo last week, so it must have been extra good last weekend.
Okay, check it out.
Okay, I gotta go approve it, even though it's never wrong. Perfect, again. It's always been braided, but never by me. I could never take credit for this.
Can you hear me breathing in the mic? I feel like this position makes me breathe kind of loud. This is so weird. I love when Angie does my hair because she does a good job, and I can't do it, so.
Sorry if I'm
No, you're fine.
stabbing your head. I'm just trying to get down. Does it feel tight?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Something not on the bottom.
Not on the bottom. Just do you like across the ones or no? Yeah?
Make it a cursive Alette on the top of the head with all the braids. That would be cool.
I have done Sam's hair, Pua's hair, now Alette's, and am going to be doing Jenny's next. It's so weird to me because I remember in club, I couldn't braid at all, whatsoever. I had to have my hair braided. I just kind of picked it up. I could only do the across, the crossed ones first. When I got that down, I started looking online for different ways to different braids.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Jen, did you figure something out?
Do you think I look like a cocker spaniel?
Oh my gosh.
I have just like cocker spaniel legs.
You wear your hair lower, right? Yeah. Okay, good, perfect. So let me just go straight back. Yeah? This is what I'm attempting. I have to get the part right, otherwise I hate how it looks.
Well, clearly hair is really important to our team and Miss Val, but we've been working on a lot of other things for competitions this entire season. Joe, can you talk about that a little bit?
I think ever since the beginning of the season, we've improved a lot on consistency. We're getting a lot more consistent hitting routines in the competitions, and that helps because we do inter-squad pretty much every week. But one thing we're really focusing on now is sticking landings.
Definitely.
Because in college gymnastics, that's one of the most important things because you can add so many tenths on your team score just by sticking landings. So I think we've been working really hard on that.
Yeah, exactly. Just keeping simple gymnastics and trusting in our training because we're prepared, we're ready, and we're excited for this weekend. So it's going to be a great time.
I'm excited to take on Utah again. I think we competed against them once this season, and we had a little bit of a rough meet, but I'm excited for us to come back even stronger now.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of our second chance right here. And I think it's gonna be a great event because our team definitely feeds off of big crowds and lots of excitement, and especially in postseason. So I'm really excited to see, how this weekend goes.
Yeah, hopefully they can take that energy from the crowd because we always know they have a crazy crowd. So
Yeah.
I think we can take that energy and kind of put it into our gymnastics.
Yeah, so make sure you follow us on the road this weekend as we take on the Pac-12 championships this Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. See you then.